What is good, guys? Welcome to my channel, Sircharlesthepoet. Hi. Okay, so this is a very impromptu video because well, first of all, the title of this video is my first day working at the Big Sky. My first day working at Big Sky. I filmed this video on the second day. Okay, I had intended to film on the first day, like at the end of my first day, film and give you a review of my first day working there. But one thing led to another, I fell asleep. So today's the second day. So I'm recording this video after my second day. Today is Tuesday, January 11th. This is my second day working at Big Sky Resort, and yeah. So I want to give you guys a review on my experience so far. Wow, what a job, man! What a job. So just to give you guys some background, so I work at the Big Sky. At a Big Sky Resort. So I was in the beginning of the job, I was confused as to whether I work at Big Sky or Yellowstone or Yellowstone Club. So I work at both. I work at both Big Sky and Yellowstone. So don't get the national park confused with the club. So there's Yellowstone Club and there's Yellowstone National Park. I work at Yellowstone Club. Why is the club? The club has absolutely nothing to do with the national park. Yet they have the same freaking name, and they're literally like a mile apart from each other, or 1 hour drive apart from each other. It's like, what? Who? Like, isn't there a trademark written? Isn't there a trademark somewhere that keeps that name Yellowstone from being copied? Couldn't you have done Blue Pebbles, Blue Rocks, Yellow Rocks, Blue Pebbles? Like you have to name your company Yellowstone. So it's confused. So like whenever I tell people that I work at Yellowstone, they're like, "Oh, you work at the national park?" No, I work at Yellowstone Club. And even I was confused about where I work too. But let me bring it back and give you guys my understanding thus far. My understanding, not the truth, my understanding of where I work. So two things we're gonna address here. Yellowstone Club and Big Sky Ski Resort. So Big Sky is like a town, a village, like an area, a few mountains. That's why Big Sky is an area. And Yellowstone Club is a company that operates. It's a company that operates in that village, that area, in Big Sky. So I'm not too sure if there are people who work for Big Sky. I mean, I'm sure there is, because Big Sky is an entity. I'm sure there are people who work for it, but I work for Yellowstone Club, that is a company that operates in Big Sky, and it does a few things. I'm not too sure of. I'm not too educated, well, knowledge of everything it does, but the one thing it does is housekeeping, and I am on the housekeeping team, and that is what I'm doing. So that's how it is in my head so far. Now, how was my first day at work? My first day was yesterday, the January 10th, 2022, and there's a bus that's supposed to take me. So the place I live in, which I made a video about that. I posted a video earlier about where I live. The place that I live in is actually a 1 hour drive away from oh, sorry. It's late. It's 9:30. Well, it's 9:30 in Mountain Time. In New York City time, that's past my bedtime. Yeah, in New York City. Oh, that's way past my bedtime in New York City. Like, Jesus Christ. Is that why I've been waking up earlier? Whatever. So, so yes, my bus left me. So the place I work at is 1 hour drive away from where I live, and the bus is supposed to leave at 8 a.m. sharp. I got an email that says the bus leaves at 8 a.m. sharp every day. I came to the bus stop at 7:57 a.m. and the bus was not there. Granted, they did say to arrive no later than 5 minutes before the departure, but that doesn't matter because they also said the bus leaves at 8 a.m. sharp. So my logic is, if the bus is supposed to leave at 8 a.m. sharp, no earlier, no later than 8 a.m. sharp, then that 5 minute grace period. Why are they doing during that 5 minute grace period? They're waiting for last minute running late people. And that was me. And guess what? The bus did not wait for me. The bus just went. And I called my manager like right then and there. I was like, bro, the bus is not there. The bus left. And it's not 8 yet. What the fuck? So that was how my first day at work started. I was actually I was half an hour late to work because my bus left me. And apparently it's because the guy who drives the bus, he did not know that there was gonna be a new person on the bus. So everyone who entered the bus, he recognized them. Yeah, he was fine and he left. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? Crazy. But but it was great. It was a lot. Another thing, I've been speaking so much Spanish during like my first day at work. I spoke more Spanish than I've spoken my whole life put together. Bruh, I spoke more Spanish than I knew that I knew. I'm like, bro, how the fuck do I know how to say that in Spanish? So here's what happened. So my first day, me and this other girl, it was actually her second day, but she was still in the onboarding process, and so was that. It was my first day. So they were training us, go over paperwork, and it was just training us too. Our manager was training us, but the thing is, homegirl does not know a single word in English. She only speaks Spanish. She's Mexican. She only speaks Spanish. Does not know a single word in English. So now my manager doesn't speak Spanish, and there are other coworkers, there are other employees who could like translate for her much better than me, but these employees had stuff to do, so they're not always around available to translate at request. So me, I knew some Spanish, so I tried to translate for her every now and then, to the point where I felt the pressure. I know you shouldn't feel bad, but I felt bad that like I was understanding, like she was like just nodding, saying okay, and laughing when my manager laughed and going okay, but I knew she didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I tried to explain to her every time that I can, and then she started asking me questions, and then we started a conversation, and then we were just like having full blown Spanish conversations, and. Yeah, and next thing I know, I was literally her translator, translating everything for her. Of course, every now and then I look up a word on my phone, but I was like, bro, how the fuck do I know how to say this? Crazy. So that started yesterday. I spent the whole day yesterday translating. My brain was fried. And today too, the whole day just translating. There was another lady on my team. She also doesn't speak. She spoke a little. She knows a little more English, but she also doesn't speak English. So I had to translate for her too. And yeah, so so we got that going on. So how's the job? The job is not stressful, but the fact that so housekeeping is an art. Housekeeping is a work of art. The way they like pay attention to little details to make the bed look beautiful is like, oh my god. incredible. These houses, man, like these houses are amazing. Like some of them are like are own houses that the people own. That for example, Dwayne The Rock Johnson has a house. Like yes, that's The Rock. The Rock has a house. I haven't been to his house yet, but he has a house there, and they just have that house there for when they're vacationing. So from what I was explained to me is, I don't know if I'm putting out too much information, but these people they have these multi-million-dollar houses there. These famous people, they have it there when they want to escape from all the lights, all the light camera action, from all the fame. They want to escape and have some quietness. They go to these houses and just chill. So that's interesting, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, and these houses are nice, and there are some rooms that are rental as well. And my manager was telling about how some of these rooms are 10K per day, 10K per night for a room. That's $10,000 for a room. That means 2 days in that room will cover a whole year of tuition from me when I was back in college. Does it even make sense to you how much money these people have? Like, they have so and when I say 10K a night, like it's not like they sleep in the room every night. They just reserve the room just in case they gotta sleep in it. So they're paying just in case $10,000. What? Are you? What the fuck? How rich can you be? What? These people have their houses just like erecting out of the side of a mountain, snow mountain, and just chilling there. There are some houses where like the owner actually never comes to the house, yet they pay for the house to get clean every week. Pay thousands of dollars for the house to get clean every week, but they never get to go to that house because like they have other houses to go to, or they're busy. So it's like, so one thing about working this job is that, for example, before I started this job, right? When somebody tells me, "Oh, I want to be rich," oh, rich, blah blah, what do I think of? I think of nice cars, nice house. Granted, I don't know what's inside that nice house. I imagine tall, very clean, has maids, and unlimited snacks. But I never really imagined what it's like, what a nice house is like. But that's what I think when I think of rich: expensive clothes, nice cars, and a nice house. But seeing is a whole different thing. Like, you could pay me $10,000. Going back to that, you could pay me $10,000, and I could never imagine that a house looked like that. These houses are, and I wanted to put videos of what the inside the house looks like, but we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to take pictures, take videos of the houses. And they didn't tell us why, and I didn't ask. The rules are rules I didn't ask. But I imagine because some of these houses are private property. So imagine somebody is up in your private house and like taking pictures of everything in your house. That's something, right? And also these people go to these houses to find peace, to escape people. So yeah, so it's like, imagine that you post a picture of their houses and on social media, and now everybody knows what inside their house looks like, and now everybody's talking about it. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's not gonna be like vacation home anymore. And speaking of vacation home, I realized, like, you know, when somebody says, "Oh, I want to get away from this life, get some peace and quiet, and go on vacation," and they go to like fucking Mexico or the Caribbean, where there's still like traffic outside the window. I mean, they're chilling in a hotel room, but there's still traffic outside the window. There's still like a neighbor down the hall playing music. There's still like stuff like noise happening. But these houses are on a mountain, in a remote location, in the middle of nowhere. Literally no, like the nearest thing to them is a fucking ski resort. Is a mountain that like for a ski resort. Like a radio silence in that house, bro. That's what an escape is. Oh my god. Like, there's nobody near them. That's how rich they are. They can actually escape society. Like, they don't abide by rules of outside people there. Like, so a lot of these bedrooms, right? It's like, a lot of these bedrooms have like a full window, like the whole wall's a window, and it's a view to like beautiful mountains of snow mountains, right? It looks like in a James Bond movie, in a spy movie, when James Bond goes to his hideout or something, go to a house off the map, off the radar, and on a mission. Is this shit recording? It's recording. When he goes on a mission, you see him like letting a helicopter in a snowy place, and then like maybe the evil guy or somebody who has a hidden secret hiding house there. Like when I saw these scenes from movies, from many movies, I'm like, okay, that's a movie set. But no, that's actually a real thing. That's a real place. People actually live there. People actually own that shit. And which leads me which brings me to thinking, when these rappers are saying, "Oh, I live life like a movie," they actually live life like a movie. Like these movie scenes are actually real places. I mean, of course, why would like the movie scene not be a real place? But I mean, of course, like there are more people build movie sets that make something look alike, and then you believe it on TV. But these are, wow. It also like kind of awakens, show me a vision of what I can strive for. Not what I will strive for, but like what I can strive for. So that's amazing. So that's how my first 2 days of working at Big Sky Resort was. Well, like a lot of my coworkers. Well, yes, a lot of my coworkers. We were on separate teams, different gym and job titles, but like same company. A lot of them are like okay. So there's a ton of us in the where I'm living. There's a ton of us in the where I'm living. I have only met 2 other people who are American. 2 other people who are American. 2. The rest of them are like or international. We have a few people from a few Bajans from Barbados. We have a few Jamaicans. Like 2 people on my team are Jamaican. We have a few Mexicans. Like a girl on my team is Mexican. We have and Hispanics from multiple Hispanic speaking countries. We have Peruvian. We have Argentina. We have we have Guatemala? No, we don't have Guatemala. I can't think of it. I forgot. But today I was sitting with one of them, and we counted 7 different countries that these people are from. So it's like so this made me realize. I mean, I don't know how they got the opportunity to come work in the States. and I'm sure it's very complicated and a lot of money involved, a lot of waiting, visa stuff, whatever. But they're doing it. It's not like they're like some of these people don't even. I mean, I've seen them. I've talked to them, and I've heard their stories. I see how they act, and they're not like classy, high class people back in their homes. They're like regular people. Like some of them, when I was back in Haiti, I was probably in a higher social class than them back in Haiti. But they got the opportunity to come here to work at this big sky resort and do housekeeping. So this just reminds me that there is opportunities out there, man. It's like, but had I not been looking through seasonal jobs to travel the country, I would have never even thought to apply to like find a job like that. And I feel like even if I had found a job like that, I wouldn't have like gone for it because I'm so stuck in my 9 to 5 and what I've been spoon fed to be a standard job. Yeah, how about that, huh? Like what we've been spoon fed to be a good life, a stable life, is that's keeping us from experiencing life, and like seeing the bigger possibilities. Like now I know what a rich person's house look like. I can strive for that shit. Yo, I'm rambling on, y'all. I'm rambling on, but this isn't a great opportunity. Do a seasonal job. I'm one of these seasonal job pirates. But I'm very grateful that I did this. The people I'm talking to, my Spanish has gotten so much better. Or maybe my Spanish was always good. I just never had confidence in it. I know that for sure. I don't know what else to say, y'all. It's an incredible experience. Definitely. I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay, ciao. See you next time.